You shouldn't have told me you love me. Uh, you shouldn't have told me you care. Come on now. Guys, gals, and gas, honey. Yes, honey. I got some throwback low-key mess funny for y'all, honey. I don't know if y'all know this tea. I don't know if y'all know this tea, honey, but we got introduced. I don't know if y'all know that Teyana Taylor is my girl. Or whatever. Yes, this is Teyana Taylor, along with the writer-director of the movie 1001. If you haven't seen 1001, I suggest you go and check out 1001. Great movie, honey. Beautiful production. Absolutely. Yeah, shout out to all involved in the project. Yes, yes. But look, right, it ain't about that. You know Tiana Taylor is about to be playing Dionne Warwick. I think they may be already in production for this movie. I don't know, but I'm hyped for it to come out. I'm hyped to see it. Honey, oh. I want to get into Dionne Warwick's story. I'm hyped about Dionne Warwick's story because you know Dionne Warwick, you know, she got a Chuck Berry, Little Richard. You know, she had came out during that era, during that era of Elvis and all them, the Blue Eyed Blues and all. Yes, honey. She said we can't call her auntie. Miss Dionne Warwick, honey, reveals that she had a feud. Honey, had a feud with a white woman, honey. I think the white woman name was Cecilia, something. Yeah. Surprise, surprise. Yes, honey, that woman had stole Dionne's song and said that she was doing Dionne a favor. Baby, honey, I wish you hear how flat that vocal is on that song, honey. I wish we could play it here. But anyway, I had got into Teyana Taylor and I was like, I always be thinking like my girls don't be getting her flowers. My girls don't be getting her flowers and all of that tea or whatever, you know what I mean? But then I came across this tea about a brawl on the movie set. Honey, did y'all know that she had got into it with a director? Jean-Claude LaMarre, honey. Yes, honey. I don't know him neither. He's Haitian. He's an actor, director, honey. But it's a TMZ had reported, honey, rapper actress Teyana Taylor claims she and the movie director got into an all-out bloody brawl. Honey, they was scrapping, swinging on each other, honey, because he ignored her pleas to be taken home while she was dealing with an abscess tooth. Honey, oh, Lord. Teyana and the director, Jean-Claude LaMarre, were filming Gang of Roses too. Yeah, never heard of it neither. Last weekend outside Los Angeles, when Teyana asked to be taken home because the pain was just too much to bear, she had said, now, honey, if you'd never dealt with a toothache, then, honey, baby Jesus, then you understand Teyana's pain, honey. You understand our good sister's plight. At the time, she was 20. This is how long ago it was, honey. This was 2011. Yeah, I told y'all throwback tea. Honey, y'all know I'm a history girl. Honey, y'all know I like to do research and stuff. Honey. But according to the 20-year-old Teyana at the time, she asked multiple times to be taken home by car service. And when LaMarre continually refused to allow that, she got in his face and started shouting. Teyana claims LaMarre shouted back, "Don't scream at me, honey," and pushed her in the face, hitting her and ignorant. Honey, yeah, child, we got receipts. These is the clothes. These is the clothes. Apparently, LaMarre, Jean-Claude, honey, LaMarre had put his hands on our good sister Teyana. Honey, it looked like somebody got their hands put on somebody's hands or something. Hands, feet, something, honey. Surprise, surprise. Honey, yes. Child, LaMarre claimed he was defending himself, was his statement. After Teyana jumps on me and began swinging, unquote, swinging. He said, oh, Lord Jesus. Well, why did she start swinging on you, Jean-Claude LaMarre? Honey, why did she? But says he never hit her, is what he has said. Surprise, surprise. Honey, I guess she was just bleeding from the abscess tooth or something, honey. Whoever started it was told several crew members had to separate them. I'm sorry, honey, illiterate is coming up. Whoever started it, we're told several crew members had to separate them. Teyana says during the scrap, TMZ wrote that, during the scrap, her shirt was torn open, honey, as pictured above. She got pops in the nose, on the mouth, on the blood ended up on her denim shorts. She says she got pops. Now, Jean-Claude can't explain, honey, where the blood then came from, though. Surprise, surprise, honey, yeah. Teyana's people say they are considering legal action. LaMarre says the only reason he didn't file charges is because she's 20 years old and I'm 40. He was 40 at the time, so now, honey, Jean-Claude LaMarre, you as good as old, honey. He said kids lash out, he said. By the way, LaMarre is finishing the movie, a Western, starring Amber Rose and Claudia Jordan, but with a twist. He ends up taking out Teyana's character. Kiki! Oh, look, Kiki is locked out, y'all. Give me a second. Surprise, surprise. What is you doing outside? I'm wondering who this is beating down my door. Honey, I was wondering who that was beating down my door, honey. I thought it was some of the immigrants that had came over here, that had walked over here that did the Million Latinx March. Anyway, y'all, I'm sorry for that delay. LaMarre is finishing up the movie. It's a Western starring Amber Rose and Claudia Jordan. The twist is he gonna end up taking out Teyana's character. That's what Jean-Claude is saying. But honey, baby, that ain't even the real tea, honey. Jean-Claude, where's the picture? Where's the picture, honey? Did we not? Where's our receipt? Here we go. Jesus is weeping for us. Kiki got me all turned around, honey. Y'all claim y'all like the puss, honey, but this is what happens when you are the mother of a puss. Anyway, Jean-Claude had did a whole smear campaign, honey. Why is the right picture not showing up? Lord, where are we at? Lord, we are in Jesus' territory right now. Surprise, surprise. I don't even know what's happening, y'all. I'm not lying to you. Let me come back on the screen. Baby, this is what happens in live programming, honey. Now, I don't know why it won't show y'all what I'm looking at. I have cancel. Let's cancel that. Child, she playing in our face. She did this on us one time before. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Now watch this, y'all. Why she pop up like that in that corner? What's wrong with her? She playing in our faces. Well, anyway, the director had made a smear campaign against our good sister Teyana. Honey, he must be on this live. He must be involved in this live stream, honey. He says, surprise, surprise. Honey, what is happening in America? Child. We gonna get here, honey. We gonna make it. This is foolishness, honey. Kiki, what did you do? What did you do? We gonna blame it on the Puss, honey. All right, right in the middle of the live stream, honey. Right in the middle of the live stream, you got the Negro rig, honey. Jesus is weeping. But anyway, to get into the tea, to get back into the tea, he did a whole smear campaign against our girl. Said that she was hard to work with. Honey, said that she had anger management problems. Honey, all types of stuff. Yes, honey. He went on and on about the drama and the toothache. He said, following the incident, At the end of the day, you don't put your hands on any female. Teyana has said it was very unprofessional. The whole environment was very unprofessional, very inappropriate. It was just things that my eyes shouldn't have seen. For him to put his hands on me was really hurtful. I don't have a dad. I never had a dad, and I ain't about to have one today. I never had a man raise his hand at me. She said it was very emotional for me, honey. Well, honey, he put out a whole smear campaign against our girl. Honey, yes, you know it's your girl, honey. And then I remember Claudia Jordan saying this. Y'all know Claudia was one of the one of the stars. One of the stars. Let's work on the screen a little more, honey. She should be better next live stream, honey. We working with no storage, honey, baby. Yes, that's why I'm dumping. That's why I'm dumping content on y'all, cause we is working with no storage over here on none of the devices. But child, we'll get through it. A praying hand, honey. A praying hand, a praying time. But anyway, I remember Claudia saying this. Keep in mind that Claudia is one of the stars of Gang of Roses, honey. The movie that they was working on when Jean-Claude Van LaMarre had jumped on Teyana.
This is TGIF, so you know all the people. I always have some kind of story that's related to the topics and the people because I was spent like almost 30 years in Hollywood. I worked in a film with Teyana about 10 years ago, right? It was a low budget film. She was actually assaulted on the film by the director, and you can look that up. And I remember the frustration she felt. I remember watching her run out, leave set, and it was really traumatic. And to see her ignore all that, and this is not to slander him, it just is what it is. It's just what happened. It's just what happened. There was a whole bunch of ugly stuff on Twitter. I love when people overcome some BS. I love when they overcome some BS and things that could have ruined you. Oh, she's difficult. It was her fault. No. I was big sis there. I had her back. And actually because of that, I was banned from ever working with that guy ever again because I stood up for her. But anyways, it's neither here nor there. I love the triumph story. I love this woman is beautiful. I love she has unique features and I love it. She just has such a memorable look. And I could not think of anyone else better than her to play this role. And I think, you know, every once in a while, a role comes around that's made for an actor to be in position to go win those awards. J-Lo, it was Selena, Halle Berry, it was Dorothy Dandridge. And I feel like this is going to be Teyana Taylor's role right here that's going to really stun the world. And Lil Sis,
we speaking it into existence, Claudia. We are speaking into existence for our good sis, Miss Teyana Taylor. Lord, honey, yes. Honey, Jean-Claude Masterpiece tried to sit up and lie on that girl and slander her name. It's funny that she's so hard to work with, but yet she's the creative director for Lola Brooks. Honey, yeah. At the same time, she's hired to be the creative director and still is for Lotto, honey. And also, yes, she is the creative director for Little Baby. Not to mention that she's actually a music video director, honey, baby. Meanwhile, Jean-Claude, what is Jean-Claude doing? Is Jean-Claude back over there in Haiti, or is Jean-Claude still over here acting and making movies? Have y'all seen Jean-Claude on anything? Please let me know in the comments and in the chat, honey, baby. Keep me, you know, this is a mutual educational space, honey. I'm here to learn just as well as y'all. Jesus. And don't let this deter you from supporting Gang of Roses starring Amber Rose and Claudia Jordan, whose name is not even on the poster. It literally says Indian girl. Like, I'm not making this up. I can't make. I told you don't have to make this up. This is the real. This is the real movie poster, y'all. It really. What does it say there? Who is that underneath it? Everybody else's name is there except for Claudia. I don't know about y'all, but I'm going to check out Gang of Roses, honey, because I got the feeling that it's either going to be a T or a Kiki, but I'm thinking it's both. Honey. I love you. I love you for simply being you, honey, baby. I love you for supporting your girl. And peace, love, and blessings to you and yours until we speak again.